Fuegas. Okay. Hello, everybody! Did you remember to brush your teeth today? Oh, good job, Spencer. Dental hygiene is always important. Very important. Never underestimate the value of a good...
Always brush your teeth.
Always brush your teeth. Always brush your teeth, kids. Always do it. It's very important to brush your teeth.
Anyway, welcome back to the, Untitled Sickos Project ?
Yeah.
I'm your host, Carsausage. Who are you, person?
I am the MaskedAura.
Yeah,
that's it.
Call
That's
it
just us
Untitled
today.
Sickos Project Express.
Yep, this is kind of mini because there's stuff that happened. This week was just super chaotic.
Yeah, and I have some stuff to talk about for the episodes I wasn't here about. And maybe I want to talk to this guy about it.
Yeah.
For instance,
the first most important thing is... Holy shit, were we wrong about the UFL?
Yeah, they're doing better, and not only that, we have some big news. There are 2 expansion teams, with one of them having a confirmed new location. Congratulations, Oklahoma City.
OKC is getting a UFL team, and it's going to be in the brand new stadium.
Yeah,
that's
brand
being
new
built.
soccer stadium.
Yeah.
10,000 seat capacity is what I'm hearing.
Mm-hmm.
So my speculation is that this means that the other team is probably going to be West Michigan, so they can bring the Panthers back.
I really hope they do that. The crowd in Columbus, man.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Oh, dude.
I think you're gonna have, like, fireworks with those 2 teams.
Oh, dude, tell me about it. Honestly, though, you know what's surprising to me? I'm surprised Oklahoma City is an expansion team, and not them quietly moving the Arlington Renegades out of town.
Yeah, I like, the one thing I'll say it's kind of been just really disappointing is the Texas crowd. Like, San Antonio has been fairly, at least probably the most consistent, like, spring football team. Like, you've always had a spring football team. Consistently. Like, there's no threat of moving, no threat of relocation or anything. And yet...
Like, there's been a San Antonio team dating back to the AAF.
Mm-hmm. San Antonio was a little bit surprised about... I would have moved Houston because... I mean, if you look at the XFL... Especially when you look at the XFL 2.0, like, they had 20 to 30,000 fans in the stands, right? And I want to know what what happened from that? Like, that's kind of my biggest question with it all is, like, the fan base in Houston, what happened with that?
Yeah, because, like, they used to be able to, like, consistently fill up Rice Stadium.
Mm-hmm. I mean, honestly, even, like, 3.0, there still were people, I guess. You know, they were still there. I think a lot of people really liked Wade Phillips as the coach. And, I mean, when he wasn't brought back to Houston, they had no offense, probably one of the worst head coaches I have ever seen in C.J. Gardner-Johnson. That was terrible.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson is the player, remember?
Oh, what was his name again?
It was Charles Johnson.
Charles Johnson, right.
Yeah, well, and it really didn't help that they replaced them, the Roughnecks. They were just like, you know what, you're the Gamblers now.
They just threw their wand and then boop! Because, like, there's still, like, Roughneck fans that want to cheer for Houston, right? But Chris Johnson, like, he wasn't a head coach. He was terrible. The team was never well adjusted for anything. And it showed on the field. They struggled to really put wins away. I mean, it felt like they could, like, especially when it comes to quarterbacks, like, seeing PJ Walker back in the XFL 2.0, that was something incredibly special. He was incredibly, like, that was must-watch football with them. And even then, carved out a pretty good football career for himself.
Yeah, I mean, he got a couple of backup jobs with the Carolina Panthers and the Cleveland Browns. That's nothing to sneeze at.
Had an opportunity. The sad thing is he had to win. Oh, I do have a cut on. He had to won, like, the starting job in like the backup job in Seattle, but couldn't beat out
Drew Lock?
Sam Howell. Couldn't beat out Sam Howell in training camp. Now is the backup quarterback for the Calgary Stampeders. I really wish he was back in spring football again. Because, like, kind of the biggest faults that I had with the UFL was that, hey, why are we having your top players go be backups in the CFL? You know, like, why are we... It felt like a huge step backwards in a way, right? Where...
Yeah.
You know, like, you had Manny Wilkins, who was really good for Michigan, won the MVP, signs to be... Well, probably is going to compete for the backup spot for maybe potential starting point versus Chad Kelly for the Toronto Argos, but yet you still have somebody who still preferred to do that.
Oh my god!
Over the
I haven't
UFL.
thought about Chad Kelly in years.
Oh yeah, he won a Grey Cup.
Really?
He won a Grey Cup for Toronto. And, like, unfortunately for him, I kinda... Like, unfortunately for him, like, he was injured all last year. It felt like he was close to playing. Never really was... Never played that entire season. I thought he was close to playing, but he just didn't play.
Well, I think what's really unfortunate about Chad Kelly is that he's, at least in America, he's always going to be defined by one singular event. That time he got, like, super drunk at Von Miller's Halloween party, and then proceeded to beat the shit out of a vacuum cleaner and then piss on a random person's yard.
Yeah, Chad Kelly's kind of a weird cautionary tale, if you will.
He's like a diet Johnny Manziel.
Mm-hmm. And it's someone that could have carved out a career at the NFL had he not been a fucking idiot.
Hey, same story with Johnny Manziel.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Big time same story. Same, it's all this big warning signs that I think we tell everybody, and that is it really feels like you don't know. You really should know who's playing for you in a way. Because if you kind of like, there is players that will show poor characteristics, right? There are people that will demonstrate just a bad judge of character, bad moments and everything, and because they demonstrate, unfortunately poor character choices, decisions that you make, I mean, especially when it's at Peyton Manning, you best be, on your best behavior. Like... but still, it's unfortunate what happened. But, at the end of the day, a wise man named Philip DeFranco said, "Don't be stupid, and one decision has backfired completely, and, could have been in the NFL, but in the CFL, but still, the fact that they still won in Toronto is good, I guess. Sounds like he's probably going to be ready for the season. Hopefully he is. I mean, we'll see. But yeah, it's kind of my biggest gripe with the UFL. That kind of was like I looked at initially and I was like, what's going on here? Why are we not retaining talent or trying to get former spring talent to come out and come play?
Who I think is probably next to be a quarterback in the UFL?
Whom?
My boy, Anthony Richardson.
Is it weird that I don't know? I think he just retires. Respectfully. I think he retires. Rather than playing the UFL. I think it's I think he just retires. I honestly think he's someone that just retires. That's it.
You don't get it, bro. Anthony Richardson in Oklahoma City is gonna hit like crack.
Oh, it would. It absolutely would. My one knock against it is he's made like $35 to $50 million. You kind of don't need to. Like, it's one of those weird ones where you've made your money. You've made your money, now it's the weird fact that I don't think the pressure's just there for him anymore,
What do you suppose he does now?
Maybe. I mean, there's always a drive of, wanting to be in the NFL, but, why grind out in the minor leagues when you can just chill? You can just chill at home, retire, maybe try something else, go back to university, complete your degree, or just be smart, live comfortably for the rest of your life. Something like that. I mean, I'll be if he does, I'll be stunned. But I think for me, the next quarterback has to be. It has to be some third rounder that believes he's ready to go. You know, like he's like, yeah, my time is now. I think I've got an actual shot at this. I wonder, it's gotta be some third round. I think I'm gonna say it probably is what's his face in Cleveland, and it's not Shedeur Sanders.
Deshaun Watson?
Oh, fuck no. The other one. The one out of Oregon in the third round that they got in last year's draft.
Oh, Dylan Gabriel.
Yes, I think it's Dylan Gabriel. That's next. Purely because,
Thank God. Because I was like, can you imagine the fucking PR nightmare of Deshaun Watson being in...
Oh, worst decision. Like, top 10 worst decision I think you could do. Top 10 worst decision you could do.
Hey guys, let's get this guy who has some serious allegations against him, huh?
Yeah, I think you should just... Like, it's like you're tilting your head around going, and everyone's going, boo, you suck! I think that'll be such a detriment to the league. I think Dylan Gabriel would be an interesting one. I think, like, to me, like, a slam dunk one would be Oregon, because I think that Oregon team was good.
Oh, you mean the Seattle Sea Dragons?
No, I don't think Sea Dragons. What they've been trying to, what kind of the new vision of the UFL is trying to keep guys close to where they played at for college for like recognizability. So that's kind of been their strategy.
See, I was gonna say the big strategy is going towards markets that don't already have an NFL team.
And like the thing that I've been seeing is like we might be getting Bob Stupid back coaching the new Oklahoma UFL team if he wants it. Like that's kind of the vision that they've been having. Or Mike Gundy? Was he like he was the longest?
He was the Oklahoma State guy.
Yeah. Or like if you can get if Mike Gundy wants to still be coaching, like you would have him coaching Oklahoma.
Yeah, he was the I'm a man, I'm 40 guy.
Ego. Now go be a coach of the UFL. Oh, imagine saying that. Imagine just being a coach and like being the longest tenured coach of like a college university, and then wibbly wobbledy, boom, UFL, fucker. So that's gonna be something to.
I feel like that would be hilarious in the same way that like Bill Belichick at UNC just cracks me up.
That still does to this day. Belichick at UNC is the funniest. It's still the funniest joke that's ever told. Like, I slam on the table and I demand that they say it. It's even funnier a second time. Oh, it's even funnier a second time. Oh.
Yeah, bro went from Emperor Palpatine to fucking Oscar the goddamn Grouch.
That's... Okay, but like, would Oscar the Grouch be like creeping on like 20-year-olds as like a 50-year-olds?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Oscar the Grouch, Oscar the Grouch has total pedophile energy.
Oh no! Oscar the Grouch is like, I'm in my trash can! What's your age?
13-year-old.
What? He's looking at them. What's your age? I'm 20. That's over 18. How old are you? I'm only 35. Even though he's like really like 55 or like 56 or some fucking nonsense.
Yeah, you're over the age of consent. Scram!
Oh no. Oh no. 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 That's so fucking bad. That's so bad! That's so bad! Okay, cool. I guess awesome. Well, I mean, I guess we know why he's in trash cans. He needs to find teenagers' used panties.
And to
oh,
you know, if you're in a trash can, you probably don't have to go within a half-mile radius being like, "Hi, I'm Oscar. I'm legally required to tell you I'm moving into the neighborhood."
No. It's like he comes out and goes, I'm gonna be living in your trash can. I am legally required to tell you that I'm a sex offender. Oh god, that's the fucking opening conversation. Uh-oh. Oh, did it disconnect from my controller again? Oh, Lord. Did you disconnect from my controller again? Oh, okay. But yeah, no, Oscar the Grouch, oh god, would have such pedophile energy. Oh my god. This guy would so be on the Epstein list. Oh, we're going to hell. Anyways, yeah, it's kind of... Anyways, UFO's been, now, 2 weeks in. They've made a really nice change that has forced play calling to be more aggressive. One of my favorite changes that they made this year was if the ball crosses midfield, you cannot punt it. You have to either kick a field goal or go for it. Now,
what I really like is that they're rewarding extra long field goals.
4-point field goals. We got one in the first week. Hell yeah! And then I'm like, I'm kind of just going. I'm going like whatever, fine. 4-point field goals, sure. I feel like this. A hair too gimmicky for me, but you know what? Fine. But what it's forcing coaches to do, it's forcing them to be more aggressive on like third down, forcing the quarterback to actually throw the ball deep. I'm not used to that in the UFL. Like they don't do that. They don't do that. That's just something that it's like it sounds like liberal nonsense.
You know what? Though? Somebody being able to pass that aggressively and that far, that could get them a look in the same way that really long kicks in the XFL got Jake Bates a look by the Detroit Lions.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, like Jake Bates was a good look, and especially for quarterbacks, there's some ballers, man.
Oh yeah.
There's two quarterbacks that stood out to me in the first week really well. That is Jake Bean of the Louisville Kings. I really like this kid. I thought he had a really good arm, a really good dual threat quarterback, a really good sense of the pocket. Unfortunately, they did lose one of their top wideouts to injury. I don't know how long he's out for, unfortunately. But again, really good player. Really stood out to me week 1. Fantastic, great, talented player. The other quarterback that stood out to me in the first week was Austin Reed. Really fantastic quarterback play. Really stood out strong. I mean, anytime in spring football you throw for over 300 yards and with 4 touchdowns and no picks, yeah. Like, to be fair, it was against the Gamblers, and I'm like, wow, someone somehow managed to, like, 2 things came up to me with Houston, which is, how the hell did you downgrade at coach? Like, Houston was calling man defense the entire time, and, like, the receivers were beating the coverages. They never shifted into zone coverage, which just blew my mind. And, like, the offense had the biggest field day I had ever seen. So that was impressive to see in the first week of the UFL. Couple really good games. Having the concerts at halftime were incredibly outstanding. I think they did a really good job on at least 3 of the 4 that I've seen. I did not see, I saw all the week 1s. I did not see any of week 2s. I was kind of busy that weekend, and I had to watch, like, the replays, and they didn't include the concert, so couldn't judge it, really.
And, I had a schedule shift, so I couldn't see, a lot of that. Yeah, that's right, folks. I now work Tuesdays to Fridays, 10 to 8.
Oh, so you do 10-hour days. Randy Rose ran a home run, thank fucking God.
Yes, I do, actually.
So
I was like, hey, I noticed I'm not very productive in the morning. Is it okay if I start later? And also make sure Monday's free for, family dinners.
4/10s? I'm not gonna I have a 4-day-a-week schedule. Well, should. Keyword is should have a 4-day-a-week schedule. 4-day-a-week schedules are kinda dope. I love 4-day-a-week schedules.
Yeah.
But back to the UFL. Really good week 1. Concerts are there. 3 of 4 being hits isn't so bad. Don't bring boy bands. Boy band-esques make teenager girls scream at the top of their lungs. I almost fell asleep to that.
We like that music. We like that music, but like, it's not for football.
It's not football. I almost fell asleep during that shit, man.
I mean, to be fair, you're like so Pokemon brained that you're probably just like, wow, it's making me fall asleep. Is this a Clefairy reference?
But like the Louisville Kings, their home opener, dude, the guy was rocking. I didn't know any of his songs. Who he was, I'm like, this guy is kind of a bop. It was like a nice mix of country and rock. I'm like, you know what? This is just all about just having fun. Really enjoyed it. Nelly Furtado? What the fuck? For St. Louis, like, that was fun. And then DJ Khaled. Cause sure, why not?
That isn't Nelly Furtado, by the way. I hate to break it to you.
Who was it
His
again?
name is just Nelly.
Sorry, Nelly. I don't know, that might have been
Nelly Furtado is just a pop artist, and Nelly is a St. Louis area rapper. Like, he used to be like a huge Rams fan back when they were in St. Louis.
Is there another home run? Oh,
By the way, we did get one today. That's over 420 feet. So you know what that means.
Free Baja Blast. I love that! I mean, it's only states only, but like, I still love that! I still love that. I think that's so cool. Like, the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, it's sort of like how a couple years ago Papa John's had some kind of deal where you could get like a free pizza every time somebody hits a grand slam.
But yeah, I love it. Pumping seeing home runs getting absolutely crushed. Yes. Hell yes.
Oh, that's what it is. The Papa Slam. Customers get 30% off their entire online order the day after a player hits a grand slam.
Ooh. I mean, if only I like Papa John's, but...
Yeah, Papa John's is garbage pizza. Like, people always tell me, oh, there's no such thing as bad pizza. Papa John's found a way.
Yeah, Papa John's isn't good. I'm not a big fan of Domino's, that's just because of spite. Former employee spite, that's why.
Yeah, and, you know, I gotta give it up for Domino's, because it's a little bit better. It's better than Papa John's, and it's from the Detroit area. It's sort of like how I always feel a little bad when the Red Wings get eliminated every year.
Yeah. Which is a great transition into the NHL. Anyways, Lightning Fast Week 2. Austin Reed, still really good. Jake Bean got benched. 4 for 5, lots of interceptions, and then I'm like, aww. But, if anything, if you really want to see a talented QB, Austin Reed of the Dallas Renegades, fantastic quarterback. He's someone that will be back in the... He's someone that will be probably a backup QB in the NFL this upcoming season.
Yeah.
I'm very confident. Watch this kid. You're gonna see maybe him start a couple of games in the NFL. He is fun to watch.
Should we talk about hockey now?
Hockey, yeah.
Tonight we just got a pretty, we got a clinch. Congratulations to the Utah Mammoth. You scored a spot in the playoffs.
I wonder how sad Arizona Coyotes fans are, man.
They had fans.
They had, well, yeah, but like, think of like this like the Utah Mammoth are a very young hockey team. Their rebuild is over, which means, gulps loudly, the Central is only going to get harder going forward.
Yeah, I think part of it is just like, I think the move to Utah is actually what catalyzed them getting their shit together. Like, they were not doing this in Arizona. It wasn't so much a rebuild as much as they were like a rotting carcass out in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, and their owners just always were like, they were less interested in the product on the field and more like, look at me, I own a hockey team. Isn't that neat?
Hey Lois, I own a hockey team. Look how neat that is. I own a hockey team. That's, yeah. I'm on board with that. I am willing to give a slight benefit of the doubt to the Coyotes, because a lot of this is done with a lot of young draft picks that have blossomed. Like Logan Cooley has been a stud. Like, let's go take a quick look at their. Let's go boot up NHL. Let's go boot up stats. Let's go boot up Utah. Let's go boot up the stats of the Utah Mammoth.
I'm gonna take a look at their lineup real quick.
Get stats. Like Clayton Keller, they never got rid of him. Nick Schmaltz has been good. Dylan Gunther has been
on his first year of an 8-year deal.
I mean, how many games has Logan Cooley played?
I don't know, but apparently he's selling into his 2C job pretty well.
Mm-hmm. I would like a
50
little bit
games
more.
played.
50 games played?
Yeah.
50 games played and 41 points. That's he would be in the I think he'd be in like upper 60s. Mikhail Sergachev has been great. JJ Pakurka has been good. Like it has been a long time coming. Dylan Gunther, almost 40 goals on the season. Another great kid who's just blossoming in. Clayton Keller he's been a franchising player. Been rewarding the team for not trading him. He was rumored to be traded at some point back when he was with the Coyotes
and I think Mackenzie Weegar has been a pretty good acquisition for.
Yep. They have Botnet the deadline, and it really feels like the sky's the limit. They will have to go. They will have to go against Edmonton in the first round. It's not gonna be an easy task, because I think if the goal scorers are there and they can get productive goals, if they can maintain, a productive goal scoring line, this is a team that you're gonna have to be very careful of.
Yeah, I could see them maybe pushing the Avs to 6 or this isn't a team that's gonna go quietly into the night.
Mm-hmm. They're not gonna go quietly at all. I really like where the Mammoth are. I've really liked what they've really been working towards. I mean, injuries suck. I think next year you're only going to be better with Logan Cooley fully healthy. Kind of sucks with a little, but you get that, getting the injury bug, so missing time. That usually will tend to take a dip in your points productivity. But seeing like Dylan Gunther, by the way, that's who they got rid of. All they had to do to acquire Dylan Gunther was to get Louis Eriksson from the Canucks and a bunch of bad contracts, and in return they dumped OEL and they dumped OEL. They got to dump OEL, and they also a guy who I liked at the end of the day. God, why am I blanking on him? I see his face. How am I blanking on this guy? I like this guy, Connor Garland. Connor Garland, really good middle six forward. Great playoff player. I mean, the Canucks were able to get a second and a fourth. We're moving on right before his extension kicks in too, so that was something that they were able to do. But the fact that one of the bigger pieces for this year was through acquiring that first from Vancouver. I mean, let's be honest, I kind of knew it was a bit of a bad sign when Dylan Gunther scored the game-winning goal for the Canadian junior hockey team way back when, and it was, of course, the 7th
here it is.
pick.
Yep, it was it was a deal that sent Oliver Ekman-Larsson and Connor Garland to Vancouver for Jay Beagle, Louis Eriksson, Antoine Roussel, the pick that ended up becoming Dylan Gunther, a second in 2022. Let's see what that ended up becoming. Oh, they traded it to the Minnesota Wild, actually. Yeah, they sent, yeah, apparently Jack McBain got sent to, they used that pick to trade for Jack McBain?
Mm.
Yeah. Not their greatest move, I don't think. And then a 7th in 2023. Which, oh no, that 7th, bro.
Oh,
watch out now.
The
It
7th.
went to the Sharks. Yeah, it went to the Sharks. For a 7th in 2022. What did that end up becoming for the Coyotes? Sorry, the Mammoth, as they're now called. Adam Zinka.
I haven't heard much of him.
But yeah. Exciting new team. One thing that kind of concerns me about the Utah Mammoth is that so much of their bottom 6 is entering expiring deal. Their deals expire after this year. Guys like Kyler Yamamoto, Alexander Kerfoot, Kevin Stenland is another one that's probably out after. Oh yeah, Nick DeSimone is another one. Ian Cole.
Ooh.
Vitek Vanacek is out after this year. And they need to worry about either signing or replacing Kevin Rooney and Barrett Hayton.
I'm at 5, 6. Okay, we're good. That sounds. I mean, it's unfortunate for them losing a lot of their losing your bottom 6, but like one of the biggest things that is not that it's not being, I don't think being mentioned nearly as enough, is they are still missing one of their really good prospects.
Oh yeah, I forgot they have a really good system down in Tucson.
11. It's not in their. It's what I mean in their system is TJ Iginla. He is in the WHL right now, but he missed an entire season due to a torn ACL. He's supposed to be really one of the good ones. We won't know quite yet, but 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay. Safe. We're safe. Oh, we're safe. Okay, we're safe. Oh, thank God. Okay, one of the things that I really am impressed, like, in terms of, like, Mammoth prospects, let's do a quick Mammoth prospects. And remember, kiddies, prospects, in my mind, right, are anybody that is, if you're under 20 and you're still being productive, or you're like 20 or 21 playing with your playing with like a minor league affiliate. So that's kind of what I consider to be prospects. So they currently, this is who they currently have in their system. Caleb Deniers. He was the 4th overall pick in last year's NHL draft. Point per game player, he might be. He hasn't. I don't know if he. Where did he go? Did he play? Did he stay in the OHL or did he go to the NCAA? He stayed. It looks like he stayed. Yes, he stayed with Montacon. Someone that could be potentially joining them next year. A bit of a down spot. Didn't play the full season, but still a point per game player around the same clip. TJ Aginla being the big one, 6th overall pick. Yes, he is also the son of Hall of Famer Jerome Aginla. But he did miss one of his seasons due to a torn ACL.
You know what that means, dude?
What?
We're too old to be prospects, man.
We're too old, I know. TJ Aginla, Dmitry Shimashev, another first-round pick, 2023 in the KHL. These are the sus ones because, and it is a little unfortunate with these ones. Russian hockey prospects are a bit of a hit or miss. Kind of players. The hopeful thing. Oh, he did play on the Utah Mammoth. Only 25 games. 25 games, 1 point, -9.
Although speaking of prospects, the Minnesota Wild just signed 2 of them.
Dmitry Shimashev. Is he? He's the one that's probably playing in Elite Prospects. Oh wait, Hockey DB. Tucson Roadrunners, 35 points in 40 games. So he's somebody that I think is going to be very close. 21 years old, lots of time left. Daniil Butt, another first-round pick. Another first-round pick in the same draft, from Russia again. 29 games, 7 points. Another guy from the KHL. So another KHL. Tucson, 39 games, 37 points, a very good plus-minus in +34. So that is, like, these guys are very close.
You know what? Let's give a quick shout out to the boys and girls at the AHL. You know,
like these are guys that should be on the team at least next year. It's going to be a challenge to crack it. And then the top 5, Maverick Lemieux. Currently should be in Tucson.
Unfortunately, Tucson is currently sitting at 69 points, 7 behind the San Diego Gulls, so they're probably not making the Calder Cup playoffs.
Yeah. Unfortunately for this particular player, 60 games, 18 points.
Oof.
So
yeah, I suppose I'm mostly using this time to be like, hell yeah, the actual teams, because you know, you have the Canucks like only an hour away from you. The Griffins are my team, more or less. Even though they're not real prospects, as we learned previously, it's still nice to have a winning hockey team in town.
Oh, absolutely. Like, and it's something that's like, I don't want to be the discouraging asshole, but like, I hate to break it to everybody here. The AHL, like, the success of your AHL affiliate does not mean the future is quote-unquote bright. The sooner a player plays for your NHL team, the better. If they're in the AHL, they better be 20 or 21 and on the brink of making the team.
Oh no, I don't give a crap about like whether these guys have a future or not. I'm more like, this is a matter of local pride.
Mm-hmm. I see. Local pride. Local pride, ain't nothing wrong with local pride. Local pride is always good.
Sort of like when the Abbotsford Canucks are good, you're like, yeah.
I was actually quite proud of the Abbotsford Canucks. It showed how starved the entire Fraser Valley region, that includes Metro Vancouver area, is so desperate for a genuinely good Canucks team. A Canucks team that is genuinely good. Not this whole half-in, half-baked, scheme that they've usually been doing, and it's been since the Sedins, where the writing is on the wall. I know it's hard to trade the Sedins. It is. I think it was a good move. I think for the fans to keep them, even though if it was their last year, you send them both to a cup contender. You get a first round pick and a prospect. They needed to rebuild. It's a shame that the sprouts of Brock Besser being really needing a really good puck moving player hasn't just meshed at all with Elias Pettersson or Jake DeBrusk whatsoever this year. He's been the sad thing is he's been the best player on the Canucks this year, which is the stunning part. It should be Elias Pettersson.
That's like taking home the gold at the Special Olympics.
Mm-hmm. It is the thing that I've been seeing also on Twitter about the Canucks is that people are saying, man, Elias Pettersson has Jake DeBrusk and Brock Besser as line mates, and I'm like, if you are on a bad team, you can absolutely produce a point per game.
Yeah, I mean, look at what Quinn Hughes was doing last year.
Mm-hmm. Quinn Hughes was fantastic. Do you know what was not fantastic? The fucking rest of the fucking team. Dude. The rest of the team was just embarrassing to watch. Oh shit. Not my controller now. The rest of the team was just so embarrassing to watch. Quinn Hughes was a really good puck-moving defenseman. I think long-term thing, I don't think he was the right choice for captain. The word captain is...
Loved it.
I think it's a bit of especially I think for Canadians, it's you are this leader of the team and you're not showing up, right? You are the captain of the team. Where are you, dude?
Where are you?
It's... I don't think he was terrible because, they had to strip it away from JT Miller. JT Miller's perk is, I'm ultra competitive, or something like that. And... okay, fine. You can be ultra competitive. That's fine. But, it rubbed off on players the wrong way. I mean, yeah, Elias Pettersson and him beefing the entire time. You remember how embarrassing last year the locker room drama was?
Oh, yeah.
And the fact, it got leaked out as much as it did was, I think, a big stain on the Vancouver Canucks this year. Or, last year where it was, who really, like, where's the leadership? I mean, it seemed like Patrick Elvine and Jim Rutherford had no fucking idea on what to do. It was, we gotta sell JT Miller at a price, and then use those first round picks to acquire, you know, players to kind of just even out the balancing, right? And, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I'm like, I didn't see it, you know? I didn't see it at all, and I'm wondering, I kept wondering, you know, where the vision was. Like, I don't...
Where's the beef?
I think one of the horrible things that they did was buying high on Marcus Pettersson and a prospect and spending the first round and sending the first round pick to them. Especially since, like, he's made it, but, like, then hasn't made it. It's been so up and down for him. It's been... Victor Mancini hasn't, like, made a permanent roster spot, and Marcus Pettersson, I mean, has just been okay. Has been great. He's been okay, you know? And I'm gonna be honest, I need more than just okay if I am the Vancouver Canucks right now. You can't spend a first round pick on that, especially when that first round pick was in the top 15. You could not do that. That was incredibly dumb, when instead you could have used, you know, that same first round pick, or a first round pick in 2027, and it feels like, oh boy, Kyle Dubas cooked. We let Kyle Dubas cook again.
Yeah.
Why are we letting Kyle Dubas cook?
Pettersson and Drew O'Connor to the...
Oh, sorry, Drew O'Connor. We got Drew O'Connor. He's leading the team in fucking goals, man.
Yeah, it was Drew O'Connor and Marcus Pettersson in exchange for Danton Heinen, Vincent Deschamais. Vincent Deschamais?
Vincent Descharnais.
Oh, sorry, the kerning on Wikipedia isn't great.
Mm-hmm.
Melvin Fernstrom. And that 5th round pick in 2025. Which ended up being... Drumroll, please. Oh, hang on. It seems, they got the 2025 pick from New York.
Yes, it was New York's first, which would have been in the top 16.
Yep, the 12th over... Oh, wait. They traded it to the Flyers?
Well, it probably would have... It was a trade-up. It was probably a trade-up.
Let me look at this real quick, because, like, what? Ah! Yeah, they traded the 22nd and 30th. The Flyers sent, it looks like the 22nd and 31st to, Pittsburgh for that pick.
So they went to the Flyers. Okay, that was the Flyers pick. Okay.
Yeah, it ended up becoming a Flyers pick, and they ended up using it on, Jack Nesbitt.
Yeah, they were eyeing Jack Nesbitt. I remember that they were eyeing somebody. I think the Flyers had 2 first, and they were eyeing somebody that they really wanted to get. I think it was Jack Nesbitt or somebody else that they were.
I'm sorry, but Jack Nesbitt sounds like a fucking Shrek-ass name. Like,
Shrek-ass name. But yeah, I think they were. Oh goddamn! Another fucking poison. Yeah, but I mean, honestly,
what did the Penguins get out of it, though?
Yeah. How Dubas cooked again.
Well, for with the 22nd overall pick, they got Bill Zonin, out of the Runarada Huskies.
Runaranda.
Runaranda, cool.
Thanks, shout out to NHL, because I did, when Bria Pro was cool on NHL, I did one where I was in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, and it was with the Runaranda Huskies.
Oh wow. And then then the Penguins traded up with the LA Kings, sending a second-round pick and the 31st overall pick. They sent that in exchange for the 24th overall pick, which they used to get Will Horkoff.
And who knows, like Kyle Dubas, again, guy's been Wonder Boy GM at it again, man.
I honestly think part of it is the Leafs.
Part of it is the Leafs being stupid, but not only is it part of it is just stupid Maple Leafs, but also acquiring former Sioux Greyhound players, which I think is kind of funny. It is kind of funny, you know.
It's kind of funny if you think about it, Batman.
It's kind of it is in its nature.
One could
Hilarious.
even call it a joke, Batman.
Hope you like dark humor, Batman. It only gets darker. Oh, hey, first encounter. Oh, I missed. Okay, cool. I'm not fighting that.
Meanwhile, the Minnesota Wild just signed two prospects to contracts.
Interesting.
Yeah, Charlie Strammel, which is a guy we've been looking at for a while.
Mm-hmm.
He is a center / right winger. He just turned 21 pretty recently.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 21, not bad.
Yeah.
21 on an ELC. Quite mixed.
Yeah, he also, we also did the same thing with 22-year-old Viking Gustafsson Nyberg. Who is, I believe, a goalie.
Think so?
Yeah. Oh, he's a defenseman.
Oh, no, yeah, that makes more sense. That makes more sense.
He's from Yukon.
Yukon?
Yeah, these are college prospects is the big thing.
Little bit of a mixed bag. College prospects. I feel... Yes, they're going to be on your AHL team, but like...
And Charlie Strammel comes to us by way of Michigan State.
Okay, cool. We're just gonna be smart. That's interesting. Because at college, I'm kind of mixed on.
I know you hate the tournament style there.
I hate the tournament style, but like the problem is if they're not drafted, if these guys are drafted, I'm a little bit more higher on them, just a little bit. I'm not super high on like 22 or 23-year-old college players, because that's usually when the window of opportunity closes. And that's just where I find it where you can be sent up and down in the NHL and the AHL, because once you're over 23, anybody can sign you. And so anybody can claim you on waivers, and usually by 25, if you're kind of not on an NHL team, I don't think there's a great shot, which is, I think college players, I mean, their term is never usually that high, but, like, not super high on a college prospect. They usually are a little too old, unless they're like 20 and you were managed to sign a contract. Kind of tough. That's just how I see it.
Personally, I don't like being ageist when it comes to that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. It is like a very fair statement too.
Yeah, because like the NFL has just showed me that it's possible that somebody just got slapped into a shitty situation and just needs somebody, the right person, to believe in them, and then they can do good things. I mean, just look at what Sam Darnold was able to do in Minnesota and Seattle.
Oh, absolutely. Like, Darnolds do exist, especially in the NHL. Like, there are guys that are horrible for one team, but then you send them away to somewhere else, and then it just clicks together. Like, aha! I got it!
I want to say the classic example, at least in our era, is like some of the guys that Peter Chiarelli wheeled and dealed during the Oilers. Like Anthony Beauvillier stands out to me.
I mean, Beauvillier is a good bottom six forward. He was on Vancouver for a bit.
He was stunk with the Oilers is the thing, and then he went to the Islanders and was like, "Wow, I'm good now."
But then he went somewhere else, and he's just kind of been, nah. He hasn't been the same player. He hasn't been the same player since, and that's kind of the unfortunate thing. But there are players who figure it out at different organizations. Absolutely, with hockey players, the question becomes: can you make it on the AHL team? And then followed by, can you work your way up to an NHL roster down the line? And it's kind of one of those things where it's not all the time it happens. Some of the time it does, but not all the times. Like, a really good one was, unfortunately, it happened with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Alex Steeves was one of those players who, you sign out of college, you bring him into your team. I thought he was an NHLer. His ELC expires and he's a UFA. Signs with Boston.
Of course it's Boston.
Of course
it's always
Boston,
Batman.
Which is again, and it's not the only other player where Toronto's gonna go, hey, we're going to where they looked at another player and they said, hey, we are going to develop you. It's happened twice. There's a player that plays for the Panthers that was developed in Toronto's farm system, and they sent him away because they didn't think he could make the team.
Didn't you guys do that with Tuukka Rask as well?
Don't even get me started. We gave the enemy Tuukka fucking Rask.
And you're doing the same thing with Fraser Minten too!
Because, you remember last year, I was, absolutely furious when the Toronto Maple Leafs sent away Fraser Minten. I was so mad! I remember
it. It was like, awesome! We got Brandon Carlo from the Bruins! And I'm like, hey, buddy, you might want to sit down for this one.
Oh, absolutely. And then you learn what the price was, and then I lost my shit. Because in my mind, there's 3 untouchable guys, where I'm like, these guys, because we've sent away multiple first round picks. Oh, god fucking damn it, I hate double slap. There goes my starter. It's fine, it's fine. I can get a different water type, that's fine. So, kind of the thing with that is, like, I never want to trade prospects away, especially if they're the ones that are supposed to reload your team, especially if this was the year where, hey, I don't even know if Mitch Marner is going to be on this team next year. And lo and behold, hey, Mitch Marner isn't on this team anymore. And so, yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find that that guy that is on the Panthers that the Leafs spent all that time developing.
There was some he was somebody from the ECHL that developed. That was developed from the ECHL. Those are players you should hold on for dear life. And then he goes to a division rival. Why are we having players that we develop go play for somebody else? I want to say it was Barkov, but I don't think it was Barkov.
Well, I mean, Barkov isn't even on the team anymore.
No, it's somebody. Who the fuck is it? I need to.
Remind me again who your ECHL team is.
I think it's the Newfoundland Growlers.
Oh, the Cincinnati Cyclones.
Oh, Cincinnati Cyclones. Oh, was it Newfoundland Growlers? I thought it was the Newfoundland Growlers.
Sorry, it is the Cyclones. Pretty recently, actually.
Was it Sam? No, it wasn't. Was it? I want to say it's Carter Verhaeghe.
Carter Verhaeghe. Let's see where he developed. Oh yeah, he was picked in 2013 by the Maple Leafs. And then he got traded to the Islanders for Michael Gravener.
Yep.
How did Gravener do?
Could have been. I think it might also have been someone else, but there is a obvious history of developing players and not retaining them.
Yeah, let's take a look at the Michael Grabner trade and see what Yep, the Leafs acquired Michael Grabner, and they sent off Carter Verhaeghe, Christopher Gibson, Tom Nelson, Taylor Beck, and Matthew Finn.
I mean, none of those other guys mentioned became anything, but like, Michael Grabner was so bad.
Yeah, this was done before the 2015 season. You know, the one for Austin Matthews?
Yeah. Gee whiz, would we love to have Carter Verhaeghe on the Toronto Maple Leafs. Again, they have this stark history of players that are developed at our level go and sign somewhere else and be a core contributing member of their team.
Can you imagine a line of Verhaeghe, Matthews, Marner?
Yeah, and then Knives, Nylander, and Tavares. Oh yeah! Pain as far as the eye can see. God damn it, you got into a rant about the fucking maple laughs again.
You wanna know how he got these scars?
You wanna know how I got these scars? It's because I'm a Maple Leafs fan and I fell for it again. I fell for their sweet little lies, Joker.
Joker, don't do it! Gonna blow it again!
I fell for their sweet little lies. I was like, there's no way in hell they're gonna do this again, Batman.
Joker, no! Have you seen the moves Tree Living made with the flames?
This is all like, what? Kyle Dubas was a good GM, man.
I still think the issue was Sheldon Keefe all along.
Dude, Sheldon Keefe was on his hands and knees begging the guys to score goals. I don't think it was Sheldon Keefe as much as I don't put blame on Sheldon Keefe as much as I should. And I should! Right? I should put a whole lot of blame on Sheldon Keefe. But I've kind of been more forgiving.
I think definitely, now that we have the hindsight we do, a core piece of it was probably Brendan Shanahan just coddling his boys. His children, as it were.
I think you over-coddled a lot of your guys, and what happened? Well, what happened?
Brad happened.
Brad destroyed the foundation of this team. Desperate moves. There's a couple good moves, like the Labushkin trade. That was a good trade. I like bringing back Labushkin again, familiar player with the system.
Yeah, let's take a look at the hit parade from our good friend Brad.
Mm-hmm. And then there's the one trade where,
let's see, getting Chris Tanev from the Dallas Stars for Max Ellis in the 7th.
I think that was good. It was a sign-in trade because he was going to be a free agent.
Timothy Liljegren to the Sharks for Matt Benning, a 3rd in 2025, and a 6th in 2026.
Liljegren was never going to make it on the Leafs. I think he was a prospect that a lot of people really liked. I didn't think he was a fit. Good-ish hits.
Let's see. Nikita Gurbankin first to the Flyers in 2027.
F.
For Scott Lawton,
F.
4th in 2025, and
F.
6th in 2027.
F. An F that has a cape on it.
A super F.
It is a super F. Because...
Oh, I forgot. There's a whole nother year of Tree Living stuff that I forgot to look at.
Because here's the thing. Initially, it was a good trade. It became a god-awful trade when the Leafs couldn't even get just a normal second-round pick. It had to be a conditional 3rd.
Yeah.
A conditional 3rd that could become a second-round pick if the Kings make the playoffs. Now, it might look like the Kings made the playoffs, but this was a shit move by Tree Living. Scott Lawton was... They should have been able to get a 1st for Scott Lawton, or gotten a 2nd that became a 1st. They completely whiffed on Scott Lawton, because what you bought wasn't something that, you had to sell it at a massive discount. they sold them back at a discount. And that's the trade that really burns me the most.
There's a few. There's a couple I forgot to mention that happened the previous year. The Sam Lafferty trade. Where
That was fine. Lafferty was never gonna crack the top 6. Like, Lafferty was not gonna crack even the lineup. But he was gonna be claimed even if you were to trade him away.
This 3-way trade for Ilya Labushkin.
I like the Labushkin trade. That is probably his best trade as the Maple Leafs GM.
Sent a 3rd in 2025 to the Anaheim Ducks, and a 6th in 2024 to the Carolina Hurricanes.
Again, all really good stuff. That is a very good trade that they did. Very good trade. I will score him high points for that.
Acquiring Cade Weber from the Carolina Hurricanes for a 6th in 2026.
Yeah.
Acquiring Joel Edmondson from the Washington Capitals for New York Islanders 3rd in 2024 and the Blackhawks 5th rounder in 2025.
Yeah.
Acquiring Connor Dewar from the Wild for Dmitry Chinnikov and a 4th in 2026.
I like this one. I like the war. That was again one of the low buys that worked out. I think we were able to sell him for a good return. I think were we able to sell him?
Yeah. Anyway, now that we're caught up on that, the Scott Laughton trade. Yes, you sent Connor Dewar and Connor Timmins to the Penguins for a 5th in 2025.
Yeah, again, they managed to get something for him. Someone that wasn't gonna crack the lineup.
You guys acquired Brandon Carlo for
We know this F.
Fraser Minton, Philadelphia's 4th in 2025, and a conditional 1st in 2026.
This is the trade that set the Leafs back. Because you want to know the shitty thing about the 4th round pick that Boston used? You want to know the guy that they picked? At one point he was leading the SHL, like whether it was like tier 2 or like the tier 2 or like the main league of the SHL, one of those ones. He was leading in points as a defenseman.
Oh, Vashek Blainar?
Yep.
Yeah, he plays in Sweden.
Yeah.
Part of the IF Troja Ljungby. Another move with the Minnesota Wild. You acquired Reese Johnson for future considerations.
Okay, we got a bag of rocks. Sure. Why not? A bag of rocks. Fuck it,
and then
why
his
not?
magnum opus this year where he did fucking nothing.
I can give him a... Thomas the Nuzlocke could be better. I just lost my fucking starter.
Yeah. Oh, wait. You did some stuff. You sent a third rounder in 2027 to the Utah Mammoth for Matthias Michelli.
Michelli has been... man.
Wait, he's Finnish?
Yeah.
I would've... Oh! He's also Italian through his grandfather.
Which is, I mean, it's like the sad thing, the salty thing. Yeah, RIP starter. Like, the sad thing is, you know, there have been moves made, but, like, nothing moves the needle at all.
Let's see, what else? Mitch Marner to the Knights for Nicolas.
I like this one because you either get something or nothing, and at least we're gonna file tampering charges. So it was... take this player, or we're just gonna fucking file tampering charges. and with Nicholas Waugh, they were able to get a first-round pick for him.
Yes.
So, in all honesty, for Mitch Marner, they got a first, a second, and a fifth, and, you know, sure.
Wait, where'd that second come from?
Sorry, it might have been a first and 2 fifths or something.
No, just one.
Just 1 fifth? Because, like,
yeah.
what did we trade? Like, Nicholas Waugh, we traded and got a first and a fifth for him, I thought.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but then when we traded Marner, we got. Oh, it was one for one. Right. No, you're right. You're right.
Here comes another 1-for-1. You sent Ryan Reeves to the Sharks for Henry Thrun.
Ooh. I still don't know why they signed him to that contract to begin with. That contract was...
I'm not sure why you gave Ryan Reeves that much money.
It was Ryan Reeves, somebody that was very clear and obvious, fourth line player that was easily gonna... that someone else was just gonna outplay him for a role. Like, it was that someone was gonna fucking outplay him for his role. It was just a matter of time.
Yeah, let's see. What else? You, got Dakota Joshua for, 4th in 2028 that you sent to the Canucks.
Was it 2029? That one makes me chuckle the most, still.
No, in 2028.
Yeah, that one still makes me chuckle the most, because I think there's still a lot of upside in Dakota Joshua. Like, I think he's someone that hopefully can fill the role of what Bobby McMahon. That is so a biker guy is bald. LMAO. I lost my train of thought. God damn it, Thomas. You gave me a fun fact. You gave me a fun fact and then distracted my train of thought. Alright, Dakota Joshua, I think he can become what Bobby McMahon could. What Bob McMahon was.
Yeah.
And that's fine. And that's fine, but it's more like, I'm kind of waiting for you to, like, blossom into that role, you know? I'm waiting for that, like, blossoming where, aha, I am a top 5, like, a guy that could be on a top 6 when asked. Like, that's kind of what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet, but, you know, maybe it is. But I know Toronto's doing...
there's a few more picks to go through with our good friend Brad.
Brad!
No.
Oh, thank God, that's nothing.
Nick Waugh, to the Colorado Avalanche for a 5th round pick in 2026 and a 1st round pick in 2027. The 2026 pick is the lattermost of Boston, Colorado, or Philadelphia.
I am happy.
And the 1st round pick is top 10 protected.
I don't want to hear... I think my biggest nightmare might be hearing the phrase top 10 protected. I don't want to hear top 10 protected ever again. I don't want to hear top 10 protected ever again. Nope. No more... Oh, fuck off.
Oh, so you're just gonna raw dog then?
No, cause, like, do you want to know why? Because the Toronto Maple Leafs...
You participated in vasectomy madness and got into the Kool-Aid mobile.
Oh, stop. You know what I mean? It's with the trade with Boston!
Yeah, of course, I know that. I was just trying to make it funny.
I know. It's the trade with Boston! I can't stand that trade. The fact that
top 5
we couldn't get a top 10 protected pick. We couldn't... They were only going to do that trade if it was top 5 protected. It was top... it's the fact that we're about to get Boston the 6th overall pick! I'm so pissed off. I am so unbelievable. Like that's the giant fuck you this year. Unless the Kraken can play their hearts out. I mean the Leafs. I don't think the Leafs are gonna win a single game for the rest of the year. They'll be where they're at. Like if the Kraken can get the 6th overall pick and put Toronto into the top 5, oh my god, my life is saved. We didn't get Boston
until one of those teams in the 515 range wins the lottery, in which case the Leafs get bumped back down to 6.
And then I cry myself to sleep, because then it's like, of course. Of course this is how it works. That would trigger the Joker arc. That would trigger another Joker arc. I don't think my mental health could take the fact that a team could leapfrog the Maple Leafs. Like the only like think of the bright side. Think of it this way, right? There was a team that did jump last year, so therefore, what are the odds that it happens again?
Oh boy, here we go.
Here we go again. They're gonna find a way, Batman. They're gonna find a way to where we secure ourselves a pick. And guess what? Some poor sap jumped us to fucking do it. I mean, even then, there's still a chance that Toronto could win the draft lottery, and I'm just like, yeah! Draft lottery win secured. The hallelujah, man.
There is 2 more trades to discuss here. Sending Bobby McMahon to the Seattle Kraken for a 4th in 2026 and a conditional 2nd in 2027.
Fuck off. That's my honest
it
reaction.
It will be the lower of Columbus or Winnipeg's 2nd.
That's the one trade that sends me over the edge. This felt like such like a trade that you negotiate. It was one of those trades where I felt like you negotiated this like last minute, and because you negotiated this shit last minute, you kind of get fucked over at the end, because then it's like, what is bro's plan? What is bro's plan the entire time?
And then you got Scott Lawton sent to the Kings for a conditional 3rd.
That, if they make the playoffs, becomes a conditional 2nd.
Let's take a look at how the standings are doing.
I think the Kings are in a playoff spot as of now.
They currently are 1 point ahead of the Nashville Predators for the coveted final wild card.
And the team that's going to be swept by Colorado. Yeah. Oh no, I'm not so...
Although, it is still kind of a mess in the Pacific. Nobody has clinched in that division yet.
Bound to happen any day now.
The Oilers are at 90 points. The Golden Knights are at 89. Then you have the Anaheim Ducks also at 89. And then you got the Kings at 85. But like I said, nobody's clinched in the...
Nobody's clinched it. And the Kraken, we're still alive, baby! We're still alive! The fact that... Dude, it's such a middle finger. The fact that the Kraken are still alive, and they're currently 5th, the 5th worst team. Oh, the sprites are terrible, Tom. The sprites are so terrible in this game.
Dude,
but like, seriously,
imagine how
like,
fucking stupid it would be for them to make the playoffs.
It'd be so dumb. This team is not a playoff team. Because, like, right now it's either you pick 16th or in the top 10, there's no in between.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the teams that have clinched, the Colorado Avalanche, are confirmed President's Trophy winners. They did it.
They did what they had. They did what they had to do. I think Colorado's somebody that you're gonna have to watch out for. The only eyebrow-raising thing I have to say with the Avalanche right now is
their power play is awful.
And you have Nathan McKinnon and Cale Makar.
Yes.
You have Nathan McKinnon and Cale Makar, and you have the worst power play. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm genuinely, low-key, I'm kind of worried they get 2019 Lightning.
Not necessarily. I don't think necessarily it's a 2019 Lightning. I mean, the power play is such a glaring sight, but, like, their 5-on-5 scoring is the best in hockey. And that's something you really can't take away from.
And who else is clinched? Oh, the Dallas Stars. They're in a playoff spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Stars are good. They'll be fine. I mean, we're gonna get cinema. The fact that the third best team in hockey is going to face the 7th best team, and the 4th best team is gonna play the 6th best team. This playoff format has always been fucking garbage.
It sucks. It sucks.
I hate this format so much. This format needs to die.
Gary, if you're listening,
go back to 1v8, man. Like, there's some years where if it was 1v8, yeah, there would have been no changes to how the playoffs are done. But many times, and especially me, as a Leafs fan, where we often were the, like, top 5 hockey team having to play the 3rd best hockey team in hockey many times, which is why I don't get any sympathy for... You're not getting any sympathy for me. I flat out will say this in all my bitterness and spite. It's why I say Toronto had to deal with this so many times in playing Boston and, you know, having tomfuckery stuff like that. That I look at this and go, eh.
And see, unlike you, I'm able to healthily process my trauma. Hmm?
Oh, dog, I ain't healthily processing shit, man. There's no healthy processing in here, dude.
But yeah, no, my issue with the current structure is that, I'm too NFL brained, and I think there should be 8 4-team divisions instead of 4 8-team divisions.
But like the thing that the NHL was so good at is, like, even when they did the 1v8 formats, you're still getting oftentimes, and it was particularly common that it did happen, where the 8th seed would upset the 1st seed.
Yeah,
this is like, common.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you know, like I just want, like, a nice even set of 3 teams where I can direct my hate at instead of having to, you know, like, deal with 7 teams I gotta hate. That's exhausting, dude. What the fuck?
I don't know. For weird, like, there are teams that, like, there's like teams that I consider, like, yeah, you're my main rival. I hate, I think for Canada, it's really easy. Like, Canadians are gonna hate other Canadian hockey teams. Like, no doubt in my mind that Canadians are gonna, like, Canadians are gonna hate other Canadian hockey teams. That's just how it is, right? If it's not my Canadian hockey team, which is something weird with, like, Caitlin's family, they don't understand that I'm a Canadian. Why am I not cheering for another Canadian hockey team to win the Stanley Cup? No, that's not how this works. If my team's not winning it, I don't want them to fucking win it. They don't deserve to win it. Nope.
Yeah,
That is.
Meanwhile, I can't be like, oh, the fucking Jets, dude. Fuck them. I can't muster that.
Yeah, I like their teams in the division. I can't like. I like their teams that like I hate my division as a Toronto fan. Like I hate the Canadians. I hate the Senators. I despise the Sabres. I despise the Panthers. I don't really hate the Lightning. I don't hate the Red Wings. I don't hate those two teams. They're like slightly a slight annoyance.
And then I just look at Nashville and I'm like, what the hell are you doing here?
Mm-hmm. Like that one weird kid in school.
Yeah, they're the kid, like, it's like, check out how many crayons I can cram up my nose.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, that's nice, Nashville.
That's adorable. Like even like Pacific, like I think like in the Pacific I've got more rivalries. Like, you know, Vancouver, we're always gonna hate the Oilers. We're always gonna hate the Flames. We don't like the Golden Knights. Sharks, the rivalry is still there. Ducks and Kings, we kind of are at the level of we despise you. And the Kraken, there's no rivalry yet.
It's too fresh.
It's still like the Kraken is still very fresh to where, I mean, I don't see a whole lot of hate, but like a lot of hate that you would expect to see, especially because like it's like you get like the big I-5 rivalry, you know?
No, and you know what's telling about that? The fact that the reaction I get from Kraken games every year is like, hey, good try out there, guys. You guys are gonna be real spooky next year. You know, you guys are gonna give the league a scare.
I might have to go to YouTube, remove my message. Oh, that's funny. I don't think we have... I don't know why YouTube would do that. That's kind of funny. Thomas said he kicked Snorlax in the balls.
That's good. That's real good.
Wise as ever.
Oh, wait a second. I can look at team color codes where it says, you know, what the biggest rivals are for each team. It says here the biggest rivals of the Seattle Kraken are the Vancouver Canucks.
It's not there yet. I think we've got more of a rivalry with the Vegas Golden Knights and the Canucks. I think there's more of a rivalry between the Golden Knights and the Canucks. There's not enough hatred yet. It says here
the biggest rivalries of the Canucks are with the Blackhawks and the Flames?
Yes! Blackhawks, yes! There's a lot of hate. There's a lot of hate.
Explain that one, actually.
Okay, so it was a lot of like in the early 2010s, lots of Game 7 playoff matches, lots of like beef between the two teams. Like when I grew up with the Canucks, I hated the Blackhawks. I hated them. They always would best the Canucks in the playoffs. Especially during the year when they made the Stanley Cup playoffs, they almost lost. They almost blew this first round series to the Blackhawks. Like the best Canucks team ever assembled, almost lost. Almost lost. So, yeah, there's a lot of hate there. I don't like the Blackhawks at all. I despise them. I'm just, it's like I'm like doing like the one thing with like the middle finger, like you know that one gif of like the one gif where just flipping them off. Yeah, fuck the Blackhawks. Fucking hate them.
And of course it says here the biggest rivalry for the Leafs is the Senators. Battle of Ontario and such.
Yeah, Battle of Ontario. Yep.
Yeah, for us, the Minnesota Wild, it says the Colorado Avalanche. I don't think that's true.
It's Rival 2 in my eyes. I think it's Rival 2. I think the biggest rivalry is probably the Blackhawks or the Dallas Stars.
It's easily the Dallas Stars. And for that's a lot more historical reasons, like, like ripping the team out of our hearts, will always kind of sour Minnesota on the Stars.
Yeah, that's there. I see it. I think the Stars are probably your most rival. I think Colorado's number 3, honestly.
Yeah, pretty much the only, like, things like, like, oh no, Colorado's good and we aren't. Oh dear. I'm sorry, am I supposed to feel something about that? Like,
I think it's gonna get there.
No, I mean, like, yeah, I get it. We shared a division since our inception, all dating all the way back to the Northwest. But like,
I'm gonna be a little honest here. I think that's about to start up again. I think you guys are about to see each other a lot. Like, I mean a lot in the playoffs, because I don't think the Avalanche are going away anytime soon. Nathan McKinnon, crazy talented player. I do not think he's going to be going anywhere anytime soon.
Oh yeah, I mean,
and adding Quinn Hughes. Oh, you got the top 2 defensemen in all of hockey. I
haven't even talked about the Minnesota Wild yet, as far as that team. Obviously as a Minnesota fan, I'm always kind of like nervous and skeptical and like depressed for the fact that our city collectively hasn't been to a final since 1991. That was the Minnesota Twins, and we haven't been back since. No, wait. Yeah. It was the Twins.
So yeah, that's where I go. That's where I think I'm on the lines of...
And then there's the people who have clinched in the East.
Yeah. I think the Wild have a good shot at winning a playoff series, and one of the biggest things that will actually, I think, helps more teams than it doesn't is there's 2 things where I would say it helps more teams than it doesn't. Is if the Avalanche sweep the round 1 opponent and the Wild win a hard-fought 7-game series, there are often times where you win a hard-fought 7-game series, but that turns into a series sweep of your rival. So, like, if the Wild win in 7, I think there's a good chance where the Wild beat the Avalanche in 4.
Yeah, I think, you know how normally, like, when it comes to the playoffs, it sort of like is a pyramid that goes up and up and up and up. I actually think for the Wild's path, it's actually kind of the inverse. Where it's probably going to get easier and easier, especially if we make it to the conference finals. like, and we play whoever wins the second round out of the Pacific.
It could be. It could be that difference in the Pacific too. Absolutely. But like, I think how I could see two variations of it. I think the two variations I think there's only one variation honestly that I see right now, and that variation is I think I see if like the Wild's path to the Stanley Cup playoffs. I think it is Wild winning 7 games versus the Stars. I think you'd sweep the Avalanche, but then you take the Western Conference Finals in 5 or 6. I don't think like when you play a Pacific team...
no, I'm not saying it's going to be a sweep. I'm just saying the competition might be a little bit easier.
Unless it's the Mammoth. The Mammoth could come out of the Pacific spot very easily too. I think also if you have the Oilers, like, McDavid is so fucking good, man.
But here's the thing, I'm not sure if they have Draisaitl or not.
By the Western Conference Finals, I think they have Draisaitl. And it seems like the Oilers haven't missed a beat without Draisaitl. That's kind of the big thing that I'm seeing. It doesn't feel like they've missed a step without Draisaitl.
Fair enough.
So, like, I thought the Oilers might miss the playoffs. No.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
They are gonna win the Pacific instead. Shows how much I know.
Anyway, there's a couple teams that have clinched in the East as well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go over them, shall we? We got the Buffalo Sabres.
I am so proud of the Buffalo Sabres. I know, like, they're on the team that kind of annoys me, kind of pisses me off a little bit. I'm so damn proud of them, man.
To me, it's like it's like seeing your incel little brother finally get a girlfriend.
And like she's changing him. She's like, no, you're not gonna say those words anymore. And like she has like a spritz bottle where she's like constantly spritzing him and going, nope, not saying that, nope. That's a bad word. We do not say that in here. And he's like actually changing for once in his life.
Good for you, Buffalo.
Good for you. I'm very proud of Buffalo. Not only is their young prospect core really good.
And you know what? I'm gonna say it. I think they won the Risto trade.
Ristolainen, yeah. I think, yeah. I mean, you really wish the only thing I will say is you kind of really wish you had, you really wish you had, Jack Eichel. Because, this team be so stupid good. But they've managed to work their way up. They've gotten, they might be the toughest team to eliminate come the Stanley Cup playoffs. They're gonna be as much as it's a little bit of a learning experience. There's excitement in this team, and they still have a good prospect core.
Yeah,
to
like
boot.
they got Anton Wahlberg, who is only 20 out of the Risto trade. They also got Robert Haig at some point.
And they have some elite goaltender that, trust me, bro, he's when he makes the NHL. Devon Levi apparently is. I'm confused. Is he good or is he not? That's all I got.
I don't know. But another big thing is that they they were able to send one of their guys, Isaac Rosen, to Winnipeg.
Mm-hmm.
that they got out of the trade for Luke Shen and Logan Stanley.
Yeah. A player is someone that really couldn't crack their team, and so they got two different. Like, it's. I don't think it's a trade I'm like going to go, oh my god, what a steal. I'm still a little bit iffy on some parts. Being these players are kind of. They were not really very productive. It's more of like depth at this point. And Isaac Rosen is kind of one of their good ones. So, yeah.
And although honestly, I just wanted to take a moment to shit on the Flyers and stuff.
They're fighting for a playoff spot? Yeah, I don't like what they're doing with,
Yeah, they're
weird to me.
And then we got Montreal.
You know, it's only going to be a matter of time before Nick Suzuki and company figure this out.
Yeah, and you probably have some words in both languages about this.
Yay, you finally figured it out. I mean,
like, fuck yourself.
they've got the goaltender. Yurov Slavkovsky is only going to get better. Nick Suzuki and Cole Caulfield. I mean, they've got the experience. They've been in the Stanley Cup final. They're finally, like, Montreal finally has a competitive hockey team. Which,
yeah, this is
imagine saying that.
Yeah, this is what happens when you're not tethered by Marc Bergevin and his insistence on getting French Canadian guys.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's. Again, they've evolved. They have a really good goaltending. They got really good goaltending too, which, good lord. Imagine saying that at some point.
Yeah. Who else? We got the Lightning, who have clinched.
Lightning's been good.
I will say, you got Corey Perry, so I think we all know how this ends.
Yeah, Corey Perry. I think that's good enough. Gonna go for the good enough spot, Corey Perry.
Like I said, we all know how this ends with when you have Corey Perry on your team.
I mean, the honest thing too is like they have the experience too. The thing is, I don't know if.
And then you make it to the Stanley Cup final, and then you just get destroyed by. And then you get destroyed by the Stanley Cup champions. And like Corey Perry
I honestly like it's weird. The Lightning are. They're the one team that's good, but like I think if once like the going gets tough, that's when they kind of falter a lot. Like I think they're a little soft, and they're a team that were once a dynasty too. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Next up, we got the Carolina Hurricanes. The Brass Bonanza is back in town, baby!
And the Brass Bonanza is literally resting everybody. Damn. They're resting everybody.
We gotta make sure everybody's well rested for the playoffs.
We finally did it! Don't use self-destruct.
Then the last team we got on here on the clinch side is the Pittsburgh Penguins.
How?
The power of friendship and the Iron City Brew.
That I don't care how. I literally, my opinion on the this team is How?
This is probably the core, the big three's like final.
Last hurrah,
Like, this is
100% last hurrah for Pittsburgh. 100% last hurrah for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I, like, you know, that's probably what this is. This is guys like Sidney Crosby and Evgeny Malkin and Chris Letang being like, all right, here we go. We're gonna juice ourselves for one last go at the Stanley Cup.
One last, the final kick at the can, you know. I kind of mixed.
And care to look at the teams that are headed to the principal's office?
Oh, there's a lot. You know what? Lightning round, go.
Devils to the principal's office.
I would bring him to the principal's office, but they have a no movement clause. Next.
To the principal's office.
Well, who is it? I heard to the principal's office. I didn't hear the team.
Panthers.
You won a Stanley Cup.
Two of them back to back.
Two of them back to back Stanley Cups. Back to back. Good job. You can. You're allowed a mulligan. What the hell? Next.
Leafs.
Piss off. Reload in the off. Reload what you can. But get piss off. Go. I can't even look at you. You're a failure. I can't even look at you.
The Rangers.
All my Rangers will be back after these messages. JT Miller, huh? Was he really worth it? Was he really? JT Miller is your captain? JT Miller as your captain.
To the moon, bro. To the moon.
You deserve this failure. Next.
The Flames.
Rebuilding is not always an easy thing to do. I like what you did with selling pieces off. You'll be good. 1 year. But that year ain't coming for a long time. You're gonna have to nail several drafts. Way to get out of the Nazem Kadri contract, though. I will give him that. Way to get out of the Nazem Kadri contract. I thought that was untradeable. They got out of it. Next.
Next up we got the Blackhawks.
Where's the Bedard extension, Blackhawks? Tick.
They still haven't signed it.
Tick.
They still haven't signed it.
Talk. Tick 2.5 months, bitch. Tick tock.
For God's sakes, he's gonna be an RFA. Do you know?
Do you know how much money I will throw at Connor Bedard? I will throw $25 million if I have to.
Are you kidding me? Seattle would sacrifice Jeff Bezos at the altar if it meant the Kraken could get Bedard.
I like the Sharks. Sharks could do that in a heartbeat. The Wild. Fun fact: the Minnesota Wild. Do you want Bedard to go to the Wild? Do you want Bedard to go to the Wild, bitch? But the Wild have the ammo because you have your 2027 first, right?
Yeah, we got that back because we sent David Juracek to the Flyers.
And you have your 2028 first.
Yes.
2029 first.
I believe so.
And 2030 first. They really Blackhawks. You're going to let one of your the Utah Mammoth. You're gonna let You're gonna let one of your rivals pluck Connor Bedard for you. Sure, you get 4 first-round picks. for Connor Bedard, your dog shit team. He is the only reason why your team is watchable. Sign his extension or piss off. Next.
Get out of my sight! There's one more team, and it is, of course, the Vancouver Canucks.
I said what was gonna happen. They were dragged this year. They were finally dragged, kicking and screaming, into a rebuild. I've been calling this since the dawn of time. I have been calling for the fact that the Canucks were finally going to be rebuilding. Now, are they going to do it right? Are you going to do this correctly? And be genuinely unwatchable for the next few seasons? We'll see. I am kinda happy, but yet at the same time, sure, you finally admitted to that you're actually rebuilding, and someone to convince like Francesco Aquilini, hey, getting this team younger is the way to go. It seems like Patrick Alvin and Jim Rutherford are on their way out after this year. They're spearheaded into a rebuild. I don't know why you guys didn't trade away Evander Kane or the other guy, unless you re-signed both of them. But yeah, the Canucks kind of failed the deadline. It feels like you can kind of scam the Canucks, but I do have one way out of this for you. I do have one way out of this for the Vancouver Canucks. The Canucks sent Elias Pettersson to the Detroit Red Wings for a first-round pick. Despite that, like, if Steve Yzerman is still GMing the Detroit Red Wings, he will make one super egregiously desperate move. That desperate move is who's currently available. It's Elias Pettersson.
And then they signed the wrong Elias Pettersson.
No, even if you get Elias Pettersson, I don't know. I don't think the Canucks really like Elias Pettersson.
I'm sorry, just the fact that you have two people with practically the same name on your team.
You got Elias and Elias Pettersson, I know. I know.
But yeah, otherwise, as far as what you got going on,
let's go with the teams that are 80%. Like there's an 80% chance that they're fucking done.
I was gonna just take this moment to ask how the guys you got for Hughes are doing. You know, Ogren, Rossi, and
Rossi has been often injured. Zev Boyum could be a really good one, like a top 4 demon. I really don't like Zev Boyum.
You mean Liam Ogren?
Sorry, yeah, Liam Ogren. I don't vibe with Liam Ogren, honestly. I think there's a genuine misstep with Liam Ogren, and that is the fact that I find, like, he scored some game winners in overtime for, like, shootout victories, but, like, you can't, I don't know what their plan is to do with him. It really feels like this is one of the players that the Blackhawks, like, the Wild were like, oh my god, they actually took this player. Yeah, this guy was likely never gonna play a game in a uniform of the Minnesota Wilds.
He's basically one of those guys that, you know, you see his footage in Iowa and you're like, oh my god, how is he not on an NHL roster? And then he actually gets on the NHL roster and he's like, oh, that's why.
He's been He's been probably the most disappointing. He's been probably the most disappointing player from that trade. And I know it's like hyper specific. These guys are still young in their very early 20s, but like, I mean, Rossi's been often injured. I don't know where he fits into all of this. And I find that at the end of the day, he's just going to get traded away for first-round picks. I don't think Rossi, in my mind, is a part of the Canucks' long-term future.
Yeah, at the time of the trade, I was really upset that we let Marco Rossi go. But like, looking back, he's definitely like, he's one of those. He had issues with injury like from the jump. Like I feel uncomfortable using the term bust, but like when he wasn't trying to claw his way up to first center, like and practically playing at Joel Eriksson-ek, he was either injured or he was out with long COVID.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't think Rossi has been bad. I just think he's been incredibly underwhelming as a player. Very underwhelming. I feel like... And even at the end of the day, I feel like he's a player that once he's got like 2 years left, you send him for a first round pick and be like, yeah, by the time we're finished this rebuild, he's going to be like 29 asking for the big bucks. I think we can send him. We're comfortable sending him away. That's how I always viewed Rossi.
I could see very much a situation like what the Wild did with David Jiricek, where it's like you sucker some team into being like, wow, this kid has a lot of potential, and then they never live up to it. And, but hey, you got a pretty high producing bottom sixer out of the ordeal.
Yeah, I might call me greedy. I kind of just want more than that. You know, I'm not. It's why when I looked at what the Canucks did, it's like why am I so angry about it? Quinn Hughes was a steal. Quinn Hughes felt like a steal.
He completely has turned around the identity of Minnesota. Like this is the best that this team has looked, probably in franchise history.
Because you have a franchise caliber, I go back to that day and I told you, like, I meant it. You're getting a top 2 defenseman in the entire NHL. He is somebody that is a phenomenal power play quarterback. He is somebody that's going to change the identity of what your team is going to be. I meant every single word of that. It was this team was going to be very different. And just what do you know? The identity of this team has literally changed overnight. And man, thank Vancouver for not surrounding their franchise level defensemen with top level talent.
But yeah, like I said, this is easily a top 10 Minnesota Wild roster. The only other ones I can think of that were better were maybe the ones that had like the first few years of Parisi and Suter.
God, those contracts are gonna age so poorly. Holy fuck.
Oh my god. That's why I've kind of been using the baby gloves on Bill Guerin these past few years, because he's had to navigate such an awful contract situation with those two. And as you can see, now that they actually have money to work with, they clearly know what to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, other than that, maybe like 2007 when they had guys like Marion Gaborik and Miko Koivu.
Mm-hmm.
I hesitate to call the 2003 Wild very good because a hockey analyst put it in a way that I think kind of sums it up pretty well. They were too stupid to realize that they shouldn't be there, and that's how they got as far as they did.
A little weird, but alright.
You know, it's sort of like how people keep talking about the noise and pressure for the Leafs. They were just too stupid to realize your team isn't that good. You're not supposed to be there. They're just like,
I like keep in mind too, like before NHL expansion, 16 of the 30 teams made the playoffs. Don't forget that. I think often people forget that. Don't forget that.
Yeah, like let me remind you what seed the Minnesota Wild were back then. This was a team that was the 6th seed. Didn't even win their division. They were 3rd place in it, behind the Colorado Avalanche and the Vancouver Canucks. Both of which they beat in the playoffs somehow. Again.
Again, you really dirge your way into the playoffs, boys.
They dirred their way all the way to the Western Conference Final, where unfortunately we got swept by the mighty Ducks of Anaheim. But you know,
yeah, Ducks will.
I believe they dirred harder than us because they were the 7th seed.
Yeah.
If I were to use one word to describe the West that year, it would be duh.
Didn't the Ducks win a Stanley Cup that year?
No. They lost in 7 to the Devils.
Oh right. It could have been the Maple Laughs. Could have been the Maple Laughs.
Well, I mean, you guys lost in 7 in the first round to the Flyers.
Oh, never mind. It was a different year. Alright, Game 7 lost. What else is new?
No, I thought you were going to talk about how it could have been you guys because that was the era where the Devils had Scott Niedermayer, who was who could have been a Leaf if not for the Tom Curvers trade.
Tom Curvers, who we sent down, who couldn't even crack our AHL roster?
The very ones that you sent to the that you decided to send to the Lightning in their expansion draft.
Man, just golly. What was good, Lord? The Toronto Maple Leafs, where we give all our good players away for no fucking reason.
Hello Larry Murphy, hello Phil Kessel, hello the opportunity to trade for Brandon Saad.
Oh. I know, isn't just...
Hello Laney McDonald.
It just keeps going. Ooh, earthquake.
And going and going.
I gotta hold on to this one. I gotta save Earthquake. Earthquake's a great TM. I need to save it because I only think I get one the entire game. so I gotta be careful what I give this to. Yeah, the list just keeps going on. And the something
that never
keeps
ends.
going on, my friends. We can't figure it out. We can't figure out why. Oh, why do this team likes to smell their own farts and cause me nothing but pain? They just. Why do I become the Joker?
Why do you have those scars?
Why do I have these scars? Because this team is nothing but trauma after trauma.
Man. I mean, here's something that I didn't get the opportunity to talk about. The Rondell Moore situation.
Mm-hmm.
That was a very touching article on the behalf of
Beautiful.
AJ Green. And as somebody who has struggled with suicidal ideation myself, including an incident 10 years ago where I almost took my own life. News like Marshawn Nealon's and Rondell Moore's definitely stick pretty hard in my brain. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, oh my god, that could have been me. Think of all the lives I could have like destroyed if I had chosen to
No.
take that route.
Oh my fucking god! Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. I almost lost a key Elite Four member to a fucking Gyarados. That's okay. We're good. So sorry. Again, I'm so sorry, Spencer.
Yeah, like, what if I had been, shit. What if the AJ Green to my Rondell Moore had found me like that? Like, I think that's why I tried so hard to befriend Taegan, because I didn't want somebody to go down that rabbit hole like I did. Like, sometimes I worry, like, especially since I've already lost a friend to suicide, it's like, fuck, who's next? That's always been a thought in the back of my mind, like, who's gonna go next? And that's why I try so hard to make sure I hope I never find out that next person, and that I save them from becoming a victim of themselves.
I get it. Like, I mean, do we say what happened, or we save it for like another day?
I think we can talk about what happened.
So in kind of news that, I mean, I think it really caught me off guard was fellow podcast member Tate Bears fan had I kind of got blown away by this, is that I knew it was announced after the Super Bowl that he was going on a break, and I was like, you know what, because I get given his situation, he was going through a real tough time. It's also happened to one of the managers at my work where he's on stress leave because of what's been happening down south, and how he just feels for just how tough it is for the average American citizen to pay bills, but also to find a new job. It's damn near impossible. So it kind of digs at your soul a little bit And last night, I was about to go to bed too. I see the message that he's dropped out of the podcast, and I'm like, oh my god, I really wish I could have talked to him about it. Because he is the heart and soul.
To clarify for anybody that might be listening, he is alive. He's still alive, and as far as we know, he's still alive. That being said, we are happy that he managed to find himself a job, and we respect his decision to step away before he chooses to burn himself out.
Mm-hmm. I mean, my deep down, I hope when it's September he's back. Like, deep down. As delusional as that could be, deep down, I hope he comes, like, I hope, like, everything is on the right path for him, but, like, I read, like, a bit of the server chat. Apparently there's a little bit of a high turnover rate or something. There's signs that I'm seeing that's not super reassuring, but I'm still hopeful for him, still hopeful for the guy.
Yeah,
right?
My hope is that he uses this job as a platform to find a better job.
I really
elsewhere. Because I have seen his work presenting, whether that's here on this channel or occasionally he links me to his working high school football games or other functions around his neighborhood. I legitimately think that he could get a career in television.
I mean, I wonder if he just needs to go to like a local, if he just finds like a USA developmental hockey team that he just does camera work for.
Actually, from what I've been reading online, because who cares? I'm the only one watching this right now. Sometimes I look out for jobs for Taegan, and like, you know, I kind of noticed a job that kind of seems like right up his alley, but it's down in an hour south of where he lives. And it seemed to be like the only TV kind of opportunity for him. But yeah, my hope is that he makes enough from this job that he can truly express himself down in that place where I won't mention because I choose to respect his privacy.
I hope, my big hope for him is that we genuinely see him back in September. I mean, I just think there's a lot on him, and I hope that when he does get right, like, I mean, the door is always open for him. Like, losing him is the heart and soul. Like, he's the heart and soul of this dude.
We wouldn't be anywhere near where we're at without him.
He pushed us to be better, and that's the one thing that I'll never forget. He pushed us to be better. He saw potential in this podcast.
He was very much the Paul McCartney to Luke's John Lennon.
Mm-hmm. Like, you needed someone like the stuff that he did was he really showed like somebody that when we did this back when it was just me, Aiden, you, and Nick. This was just a passion thing. This was like, we are going to just use this as an outlet. We are not going to take this super seriously. We're going to talk about it. We're going to enjoy ourselves. It seemed like a nice Friday.
It was basically
activity.
just a stupid little jam band that we did.
Yeah. But then when we brought Taegan in, Taegan showed me that there's something here.
We could make scripted content, or we could like experiment with other things, like Let's Plays, or
it was the Untitled projects that did it home. Like, I think it's there. Like, there's something, especially when there's videos that we make, right? Like, the first 2 years of Untitled projects, those are huge, right? And I think I think we were really rewarded with the group, with the State of the CFP reaching 1,500 views. Like, that was awesome! And
it's great.
It's the sign that we are basically here.
Yeah, I think it's like, I hate to toot my own horn like this, but like, you guys clearly have shown, like, we are those dudes. Like, we are the, you guys made us popular for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
And we couldn't have done that without Taegan. Like, without Taegan, we probably don't get the Bolivian marching powder of Mr. Jim Irsay.
No, that was an original joke, by the way. We joked about Jim Irsay's cocaine addiction. That was a year one quip.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, the
you don't get the Untitled Cults project, the unhinged Untitled Cults project, if it wasn't for Taegan. I think our guides to the football season, I mean, those are big videos that I wish I knew how to. If I knew how to edit, I would have loved to help them with everything.
Oh my god! If I had the balls to edit my own voice, there are several projects that I want to get off of my.
Like I want to keep going. Like this year, I made a promise to myself. It was to stay motivated. Like, stream consistently, stay motivated. Like, our hard work will pay off one day. Our hard work it's gonna pay off. It is there. We just gotta get there, We just gotta, we gotta keep going, and we have to go with what works. And I think what works, and what makes it original, is Untitled projects. Oh wait, he sent it to the boss. Oh shit, god damn it, I have to go back over. But like, he showed us the potential this channel was. And he showed me the vision that this channel could be something where we could actually one day, I don't know, have 10,000 fans watching it. And it's...
Or even, we could be, like, popular enough where we can justify, you know what if we all get together and do, like, a live episode where we're all in the same room and we're, like, you can actually see our faces. Ooh.
The dream is still here for me. I never want to give up. And my prayer to Taegan is, I really hope he finds what he wants to do out in this world, because especially in this fucked up world that we're all in, I can't imagine how hard it is. I've been in that position where you're on Indeed every day, you're out handing out resumes, and you feel like you're stuck in a rut to where your greatest moment is working, the dinner rush at a pizza restaurant, where it just gets you out of the house, and then that first transition into like your first real-time job to where you're earning the big bucks. And I see it's all there, and the hope that one day it's just hopefully see him back. But you know, if he doesn't come back, you know, I understand. I just hope that his work is fulfilling, that his work is something that makes him happy, because his happiness it means a lot. It means everything. And I just can't imagine, you know, not him being here.
We may poke fun at him sometimes. Please don't construe that as us disliking him or anything like that.
We do like poking the bear, but like
poking the Bears fan, Chico Waka.
Poking the Bears fan, you know. It's stuff that he does have an analytical mind, and I've seen it kind of mature a lot this year to where it's...
Yeah, the crazy part is, he actually gives out like very intelligent hockey takes, which I would have never expected from him.
I think hockey would be such a wonderful thing for him to like learn. That's something I've always wanted. I think he's, you know, been watching more games on his own, which has been really good. But like the one thing that stood out this year was his football takes have like they've aged better. They're more like a nice fine wine instead of things that are something where I've seen just a lot of people just end up disagreeing with them.
Intentionally provocative.
Mm-hmm. But now, like they're getting a lot better. He's been a lot better with the takes, and man, I hope one day, you know, I hope one day to see him back 100%.
Also, sorry, Taegan, if you do end up watching this, sorry for all the gay whining and crying.
Yeah, I mean, Taegan, if you're watching this, I am going to deeply miss you, but I think between the three of us, I think we'll keep the seat warm as always.
Yeah. Though the fire may destroy, the phoenix still rises, my friend.
Mm-hmm. I'll never forget what you've done. I'll never forget the work that you've put in. I just hope one day when you come back, you got an Untitled project that gets over 1,000 views on YouTube.
No pressure.
No pressure. I think it's possible. I think it's 100% possible.
Yeah.
For you to for when the day you come back and rise like a phoenix.
Anyway, I believe we have another sport to talk about.
What's baseball?
Yeah, baseball.
If you are molding, it's too fucking early. It's like mowing the grass at 5 a.m. Stop it! It's too fucking early! You're not eliminated from the playoffs in the month of fucking April! Fuck off! Okay, that's baseball.
Boy, I wonder if this is a commentary on the Seattle Mariners or not.
It's like you know, normal commentary on the Mariners. I mean, they make me it's more the fan base just agitating. I mean, if there I will admit, there is one fan base that has all that has all the power in the world to mold. All right, they have all the power in the world to mold.
Oh yeah.
They're called. Do you want to know what they're called, everybody? They're called the fucking Giants. They've been shut out like 4 times already. You can mold about that because they actually are supposed to be good. But if you're not any of those teams, guys, dudes, it's April. There's 162 games. Survive. Just get to 500. Honestly, all you have to beat is hovering around 500 in May, and you're probably still fine. You'll soar in June. You'll be able to buy aggressive at the deadline and have an awesome August and September to make the dance. You're going to lose 70, probably like, if you're a really good team in the Dodgers case, like 55 games a year. You're going to lose 55 games in the season. 55 games in the season you're going to lose. You will lose 55 games. If you're a team that's fighting for a playoff spot, you're going to lose maybe up to 75 games. Just getting the losses out of the way.
I honestly, here's my thoughts about the Giants. They remind me a lot of the Gray Sea Rich Pirates. Where it's like, they're the kind of team that, like, regardless of what happens, throughout the season, or whether they suck ass in certain metrics, or, you know, trade the farm for one guy, they're the kind of team that's like, oh, look, we finished above 500! Isn't that an accomplishment? And they just kind of really badly need a reality check, as far as, like, hey, you guys stink. You guys need to, like, blow it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's a sign that, yeah. Just gotta be shooting about. I think it's the I'm putting my hand on your shoulders. It's okay to be bad. It's okay, like, they're giant. Like, the thing with the Giants is...
I'm just thinking of that one fucking meme.
Oh, yeah, I know. Hand on the shoulder. I'ma be real here.
Hey,
I'ma be honest. It's only gonna get worse from here. It's only gonna get worse from here. I'm just placing your hand on my shoulders. It's only gonna get worse from here. Mind you, it's gonna get so much worse.
But, you know, you gotta bleed, in order to have scabs.
Yeah, but honestly, getting no runs in, like, 4 games, yeah, that's kind of rough. That's kind of rough.
I guess I was just thinking more along the lines of, like, the kind of metaphors I would use in, like, therapy, because, like, you know, like, I gotta make myself shittier, like, bare my heart and stuff before I can start feeling better.
Exactly! Exactly! See, the vision is there. It is so there.
By the way, to everybody listening, if you can afford it, go to therapy.
I should. But I think I did, like, maybe, like, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And then I saw someone else being completely cringed and changed in my behavior.
See, my issue, why I don't currently attend therapy besides the whole I don't have insurance at the moment thing is that, my thing is, the last therapist I went to was kind of a piece of garbage.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, you know, that's what happens when you just blindly trust whoever your parents put in front of you as far as a therapist.
Yeah, some people are just...
He's a good Christian man. Okay. Why should I...
You may think that's what I need, but I can tell you this: that's not what I need.
Isn't it great? You can spend like 15 minutes talking about Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, but then he dismisses my issues with racist friends.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Oh, that sounds
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah, I was like, should I keep being friends with this guy? And he just straight up called somebody the N-word. And then he's like, yeah, well, black people can be racist too. And I'm like, the fuck?
It's not really helping your case here, bud. That's kinda... Yeah, I think there's a phrase level for it for tune out, which is... I don't get me wrong, there are good people who are Christians that I know that are good people. I know they're out there. There are many good people out there that mean well.
I think Tom Brenneman ruined it for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, he said he prided himself as a man of faith, and then Nick Castellanos hit it deep left field, so that'll make it a 4-0.
I mean, he's doing college games on the CW now, so... I mean, honestly, I think that's even funnier. I think that's honestly even funnier. Is that he's calling college games on the fucking CW. Like, that's like, it's like, if anything that's like a fall from grace, it's Tom Brennan. The fucking bullshit he pulled. Oh, Nick Castellanos. Oh. God bless that man. I never changed. Never change. I really hope we get the Elon Musk has died, and that's a home run deep into right field.
Nick Castellanos, I need to get my breaking news from you, man.
Exactly.
Like a hermit.
And that's all deep in the... Good lord, Nick Castellanos. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was some funny shit. That is some funny shit right there.
You know, he's with the Padres now?
Yeah, he's with the Padres. That's the crazy thing. He is with the Padres right now.
I know that because I happen to share a server with a San Diego Padres fan.
Yeah, I thought that was weird that he was cut from the Phillies. I know it's like for budget constraints and like... I think at this point right now he's strictly a DH guy.
Yeah, and also I think he might have lost some of his aura because he didn't smack a dinger when the Pope died.
Yeah.
Or when Charlie Kirk got necked.
No. Oh no.
We are Charlie Kirk.
We carry the flag. Oh my god. Yeah, we like, I mean, at some point, we've got to admit that, like, we kind of overdid it. But, like, at the same time, I don't think we did enough here. I'm gonna be honest here. I don't think we did enough.
It's like King Neptune, in that episode of SpongeBob. It's even funnier the second time.
Yep. I mean, I'm not super fond of it. I think because, like, we're all a little childish at certain points. But, like, if there's anything that, like, we fucking needed to be buried, it'd probably, like, Charlie Kirky, diddle-diddle-lee. I just bought the perky, diddle-diddle-lee. Charlie Kirky, diddle-diddle-lee. Like, there's stuff that I will cackle at. One of those is Charlie Kirky, diddle-diddle-lee. I just bought the perky. And then, I mean, like, we have, like, Juggerbear who joins in, he goes, "We are Charlie." No, was that Ren who did that for a phrase?
Yeah, that was Ren, because...
That was Ren. Oh my god, that was
because Jugger's version is,
Duval.
Right. Dude, Ren's Discord intros are fucking hilarious. They're good. They're very good. Very, very good. Very, very good. Very, very funny.
I'm kind of tempted to make this my Discord intro.
Hey, look. We don't... No, maybe there's some jokes that maybe in hindsight we kind of did too far. I mean,
please.
You saw the stretcher he was in.
Yeah, but did you see the massive pile of forest bump?
Yeah, some people just had to keep their jobs, and what did they do? They just had to fucking do a lot of fucking drugs and shit. And...
that's how you placate Mr. Ursay.
Mm-hmm.
And
we did.
Bolivian marching powder.
We did. And... Oh god, this... No, don't tell me. Oh, fun. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Oh no, become Pokemon.
Fucking minimize. Fuck off. Okay, wheezing. Alright. I think I should have a safe switch in. I'm really curious. Because poison's physical in this game. I knew it! I can live this. I can live this. It was an explosion. Oh, thank God. Okay, alright. No one's over the level 43. Alright. This was the easy gym. Good Lord. What the fuck is the gym order anyways? I think I might have gone slightly out of order. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. That shit's scary, dude. Cause, like, the level cap is 43.
You almost hit your, almost hit your, Pokemon with the old,
Alouette bar. Okay, Fuchsia is, alright, whoo. Browse. It's on the test, right? Badges.
Yeah, your one Pokemon almost got kirked, dude.
Yeah, we almost got fucking kirked, but we didn't.
Also, my brother apparently has a new favorite Pokemon.
Who does he like?
Wug Trio.
That's a red flag.
What do you mean?
Well, I think Wug Trio's dog shit, but Wug Trio's a little goofy guy. Wug Trio's a little goofy guy, you know.
He also pointed out the Alolan Doug Trio.
Ugh, that thing's got fucking hair.
It's fucking handsome, dude! It's handsome!
It's handsome, yeah. I see it. I kinda see it. Okay, so... I think... Then... What do I want to take?
Yeah, my big thing is like, oh yeah, this is definitely on somebody's Hear Me Out cake.
Oh, no. Not the... No! Not the Hear Me Out cake!
That's actually gonna be Luke's last video for the channel before he blows his fucking brains out.
The Hear Me Out cake. No! Not the Hear Me Out cake. No, that's not fair. That's not fair. No, not the Hear Me Out cake. That's cheating. That's fucking cheating. The fucking Hear Me Out cake. That's Nightmare on Elm Street fuel. Nightmare fuel. That's nightmare fuel. No what the fuck do you get Slash? When the fuck do you get Slash? 51.
When you join Guns N' Roses.
Ugh. Slash is really, really good. I can't have this thing until... Okay, well, I guess Persian, you can go stay in the box, bitch. Okay,
oh my god, the penalty box. You got yourself a penalty box.
It theoretically, yes, but Persian's super useful for the Elite Four. Because of the speed stat, and Slash will always crit. But, like... I have Voltorb this fast and
here's the $1 million question, though.
Actually, I think it might go Voltorb. Voltorb, good speed stat, and maybe it gets Explosion. Let's waste rare candies to find out!
Here's the $1 million question, though. With all those criticals. Can you, my friend, find the Critterus?
God damn it. Well, I can't use Lapras because over-leveled Lapras. Never mind. No, let's get Vulpix. Let's get Vulpix.
Yeah, let's get some vulgar pictures, some real, saucy ones.
Some saucy ones. Light screen. Actually, yes, I will need light screen for this gym, please. I would love to get, like... I'm going to forget Tackle, that's fine. I can't mash A. I gotta be careful mashing A. We're gonna fight Sabrina, and then I'm gonna call it a day.
Okay. Sorry, but, like, using a Scream as an attack just makes me think of that one scene in Suction Cup Man.
Oh god, I love Suction Cup Man.
I mean, there's a reason, I always use it as, your sort of, like, person on these thumbnails.
I'm basically, I literally am Suction Cup Man.
Yeah. And you can suck it. He's Suction Cup Man.
I like Suction Cup Man. I'm really happy that Pymation's able to get more funding. Because animation is really expensive. And I really hope I could see more of what they're able to create. So I'm excited to see what they are able to create in the future, and Swifts. No. Well, you don't get I don't get to Alu Akbar with my Electrode, I guess. It's not okay. Well, at least Electro can set up light screen, and that's kind of needed, really badly. Okay, well, let's go level up Vulpix to 43, get a Firestone, and then... you know, and then... beat Sabrina with this interesting team. Because the sad thing about Red and Blue is... a lot of the really good encounters are in the Safari Zone, and I can only get one. I think I can get a Rhydon in Victory Road, which is really good, if I'm able to. It really sucks to lose. I mean, like,
No
like this,
way. You're telling me losing's bad?
Mm-hmm.
Gasp!
I know, right? Losing
Next
is...
year.
Well, yeah, in Nuzlocke, losing is always bad. You never want to lose a Nuzlocke.
Yeah, but like, how will this affect LeBron's legacy?
That's true. That's true. That's the real question we need to ask. How will this affect LeBron's legacy?
Honestly, one of my favorite memes of this recent like Twitter sphere is where it's like LeBron James and then he like commits a very specific fuck up related to a certain niche.
Exactly. Oh, it's so dumb, but yet so funny at the same time. It's so dumb and yet so funny at the same time. It's so dumb, but like it's so funny at the same time.
LeBron James reportedly forgot the constant of integration.
Oh, LeBron James, how is this gonna affect his legacy?
I'm trying to imagine what like that meme would be for like the like hardcore Nuzlocke community where it's like
how will this affect Ash Ketchum's legacy?
No, where it's like fucking LeBron James reportedly forgot to feed his Pokemon rare candies.
Well, technically, LeBron James would be grinding in the tall grass. I'm doing the... God damn it, I can't use Electrode. Actually, wait, no, I can just reset. That's fine, I can just reset. It's fine. Where's the reset? Where's the reset? I didn't mean to use a rare candy on my Electrode. Can't be over leveled, so I gotta reset. Not from the beginning, from where I last saved. There's a difference.
Oh no, LeBron James reportedly plugged his HDMI cable into the motherboard instead of the GPU.
Oh. Why would
LeBron
do that?
No!
That doesn't go there! LeBron! How? You can't do this!
They're calling you washed, man!
You can't, my goat can't be washed! You have to be better than this, LeBron! My goat can't be washed. My goat. Oh god. Not my Yeezys. Oh my god. There is this terrible show on like TBS. Terrible show. It was like I was like watching like new Family Guy episodes on like TBS, and like the worst commercial I ever like saw was, oh my god, my LeBron Jameses, and I'm like, no, 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 you did not say that. You did not say that. Nope, you did not just literally say my fucking LeBron Jameses. Nope. Nope, nope. No, no. Because it was like somebody who was like, it was like a leftist trying to be very funny. And I'm like, this doesn't work. No, I'm so sorry.
And this was like a TBS show that they were trying to...
Yeah. It was when I was watching American Dad and Wipeout on, like, when I was wanting to check out the new Wipeout. Because they brought Wipeout back, and I'm like, I absolutely love this. And they had John Cena, and then some chick that was, like, supposed to be funny, and they just weren't funny at all. Like, you can't replace what the OGs had, like, the chemistry the OGs had. They were awesome together. And it's like, just bring those two back. These two are just... Their commentary got better, but it just... They tried so hard to be funny when they weren't funny.
And this was animated, you said?
It wasn't animated.
Okay, I'm trying to find this thing.
Try thinking, like, what... Like, I think it first aired in, like, 2021.
Alright, 2021. Was it called Chad by any chance?
Yes. I think it was called Chad. I think it was called Chad.
Alright, filmed in Vancouver and Portland.
I'm so sorry, everybody! You had to say Vancouver! I'm so sorry!
Maybe that's the real reason, like, Quinn Hughes wanted out.
Yeah, I couldn't stand this fucking show called Chad. It was filmed in Vancouver.
He just got hurt by LeBron Jameses and immediately started making that face for the rest of his life.
Oh my god, no. They used the line, not my LeBron Jameses, no. No, that, like, honestly, the worst fucking line in existence. Do I seriously have no room for a fire stove? Are you fucking kidding me? Why do people like this gen? Well, Max Revives can't use it anyways. Oh my god, Gen 1's the worst gen. Why is there limited item space? This is fucking stupid. Okay. That's okay, Luke. You only have to play just a couple more. Alright, Vulpix is evolving to Ninetales. Alright. We are now got the ammunition to fight Sabrina. I think we got good ammunition to fight Sabrina. And we have a Master Ball that I want to use on a Pidgey because I feel like it's topical.
Okay, I think I found a trailer for the trailer you're talking about.
Oh god, I'll look at it after I'm done fighting Sabrina, and then you'll get my cringiest thing because they kept airing every commercial break on TBS, and I'm like, this isn't funny.
My LeBron Jameses.
Yo, what do you think of my LeBron? That is like the worst line ever. Why say that? Why say it like that? Oh. Why say it like that? That's not funny, nor is it original. And I'm like, I got up at 5 AM. I'm like way up past my fucking bedtime.
Oh my god, you know what it got a second season after TBS. It ended up on the fucking Roku channel, of all places.
Oh, we're so sorry, Roku. You guys didn't deserve this. See, this is my 9/11.
9/11.
I'm so sorry. You didn't deserve this. We didn't deserve this. Nobody deserved this show. Who the hell is this show for? Who is this show for?
Oh my god, there's Sabrina. There's Kadabra.
Okay, so I should be fine. I have light screen up, so I should be okay. I should be fine. This is probably one of the harder gyms, because Psychic types in Gen 1 is really good.
Oh shit, you hit him with
Got the light
you
screen.
hit him with Discord light mode.
A little bit of because like it's really good. The good news is that oh fuck yeah, we're getting kind of lucky here. I have to get by her Alakazam. The good news is I still have light screen. Oh, she's a what the fuck?
Mr. Mime?
What the fuck was I? Because like I'm not looking ahead. Where the fuck is your slow bro? Or is that not till Fire Red and Leaf Green? Okay.
You know, I saw somebody who had a Mr. Mime on their Hear Me Out cake.
No. Oh, hey, you just recover. You're just kind of... Oh, good. Never mind. The AI is fucking terrible. What the fuck was I so worried about?
Oh boy, here comes Alakazam.
Oh, you got... Oh, god, that seems so useless. Woo! What was I so worried about? This game is fucking easy. What the hell are these movesets? Oh, cause like the hardest thing I've had to fight was fucking Hydro Pump Gyarados when it shouldn't have been a... Like, what the fuck?
Anyway,